Yeah, you're here for help, but like, what type of help? What type of help is you giving off? Because the help that you gave off was the bullet.
That's one neighbor reacting this afternoon after Cleveland police shot a man overnight in his neighborhood. Officers saying they were called around 1:30 a.m. for a suicidal man who was holding a gun. They claim an officer fired at the man after he pointed his gun at them. Our Hunter Bertram has been following this story all day long. He joins us live in studio with more now. Hunter, a scary situation here.
Scary indeed, Peter. Good evening as well. Tonight, still a lot of questions about what led up to the moment an officer pulled the trigger. What we do know, the man survived and is now recovering in the hospital, while his identity has not been made public yet. Police say this started around 1:30 this morning when officers were called to a domestic violence situation in the Lee Miles neighborhood on the 16500 block of Lipton Avenue. A 911 caller reported a 33-year-old man sitting in a car with a gun and said he was suicidal. The caller also reporting the man threatening suicide by cop, rather acting in a way to engage with officers, forcing them to pull the trigger. Officers arrived shortly after and, according to police, told him to drop the weapon, but say he raised it and pointed it at them. That's when police say one officer fired, striking the man. Police say a gun was recovered at the scene. And tonight, a neighbor tells me he hopes the situation could have been handled differently.
It wasn't help where the man is going crazy and you're trying to calm the man down and trying to get him to a level where you could talk to him and be able to walk up to him and help him out that way instead of first instinct, which is since he got a gun, he pointed, I got a gun too.
From the limited information released by Cleveland police this morning, it's still not clear whether any de-escalation tactics were used. We do know body camera video is expected to be released later this week, but for this neighbor, he says how these situations are handled needs to change.
People that helps in that kind of field where helping somebody out in a suicidal pathway, okay, we should have EMS on the scene too as well, instead of just me here. Yeah, he has a gun. I'm here for that purposes, but the second purpose that somebody needs to be here is for him being suicidal, which is the EMS.
Cleveland police do have a specialized response team for people experiencing a mental health crisis. Right now, it's not clear if the team involved was in that situation. We do know officers from the 4th District responded to the initial call. And Peter, important to remember all of this preliminary information from the department involved in the shooting. Peter.
Okay, some questions still left to be answered. Hunter, thanks so much.